Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Man United Agenda. And yes, we are here to preview Manchester United versus Liverpool. Guys, welcome to the channel. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Man United Agenda. And I don't know what Pat was doing, but I think Pat was giving Mr. B the look. Is that look? Oh, absolutely. Don't know what the look was, but he gave Mr. B the look. Oh, absolutely.
He set us off now.
Oh, dear. Well, it's going to be one of those shows because it's actually the anniversary of exactly a year to date, Manchester United. Yes, it was a year to date when Manchester United played Liverpool, and me, Omundi, and Mr. B, we took a little road trip. And
no, it's not.
It was.
Hold on, that wasn't a year. That was in November.
I don't listen. You know,
was that November?
When he told me it was a year, I was.
Oh, well, it's nearly a year anyway. It's close, isn't it? Don't worry about it. It's a year. We still class it as a year. It's fine. It's fine.
It was last
it's a year. It's the last year, exactly, Mr. B. Thank you. And literally, we got absolutely a spanking. But guys, the future is bright. The future is Ten Hag. So, you know, we've got to back the manager and see what he can produce after those dismal performance over the last few weeks now since the season kickstarts. So as always, I'm Solo. I'm joined by Mr. B, sir. How are we doing?
Good.
And we're joined by Monday as always, sir. How are we doing?
Yeah, I am good, man. Bit tired. Been sleeping this afternoon like an old man does. But yeah, I'm awake now and tune in for ready for duty.
Oh, brilliant. And Pat, sir, how are you doing? How are you feeling today?
Yeah, I'm good, lads.
You can tell us about that look as well, yeah?
We're in flying form. We are ready for this match tomorrow night. That's all I can say.
Okay. Guys, if you don't know as well, there is a poll out as well. I did put it out earlier, so don't slap me because I only put Man United. I think, yeah, actually, no, I put us down to win 1-0 and 3-1 as well. So make sure you get your vote in as well, guys. So, guys, where do we start? Where do we start?
With the banner.
Oh, we're going to start with the banner. So we've done the intro already. We are going to start with the banner. We are going to go through and we will be talking about, obviously, team changes. So let's kickstart with team changes straight away. Liverpool seems like they got a few injury, but a few of them have trained yesterday, I believe so. They had full training. A couple of them have. So Man United, we've got players going out on loan. We've got a few. We've only got, I think, 2 injuries or something like that as well for us. So, Mr. B, going into this game, Liverpool, I believe, if I'm right to say, Joel Mata isn't around. Not Joel Mata. I keep saying Joel Mata.
Matip.
Yeah, isn't around. Obviously, we're not going to bother about Oxlade-Chamberlain because he never started for them anyway. We got Keita as well. Keita trained fully yesterday. Is this a game with the amount of injury Liverpool have that you think we can go into and we can actually get a result from this game?
No, I don't. What I expect to see is an improved performance from the Brentford game.
Yeah.
A little bit more discipline. In regards to what we're doing as a football team. But if we're talking about Liverpool, I do expect Gomez to come back in. I don't think what's the other centre back's name? Is it Nat Phillips?
Nat Phillips. He's in light training, Mr. B.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm hoping that Nat Phillips still plays, to be honest. But if not, I do expect Gomez to come back, and I expect Firmino to start with Luis Diaz on the left. I know Firmino's just come back, but I don't know who they would play instead of him. So I'm going to assume they're going to go with Firmino. The big thing for Liverpool, or the big bonus for Man United, is that Thiago's injured. And he looks like he'll be injured for a little while. Henderson hasn't played a full 90 minutes for quite a few games as well. So there lies where maybe we can, if there's going to be any sort of advantage, it might be there. Obviously, Trent We know Trent's attacking capabilities, but it would be nice to see if we could put them under a little bit of pressure. So I think centre back for Liverpool and their centre forward. We'll say, look, maybe their centre midfield as well. Not saying we don't have a chance. It's not a great chance, but we do have. They're not going in there with their full squad, their full strength squad. So it'll be interesting.
And with that as well, Andy Carroll 2.0 got sent off as well, so he's going to miss this game on Monday. To be honest with you, he does carry a aerial threat, and obviously we know in the last few games that everyone's been sort of like looking at Martinez for us and basically trying to attack that sort of area with the aerial presence. Is that a good sign for us? He's not playing.
Yeah, he is a bit of a threat if you're in the UFC with headbutts like that. But when it comes to football, he gets a red card and he misses games when they're vulnerable. This is a vulnerable Liverpool team at the moment. As you can see by the league, the performances today, Chelsea losing 3-0. We had City going down 3-1 against Newcastle. It takes a while to get into your groove, I believe. And Liverpool are also suffering. So having Núñez out when they probably would have... if they targeted Martinez, every team's targeting Martinez at the moment. That's a big plus for us. Also, as Mr. B mentioned about the other injuries, you got Thiago out, Jota out, and Matic as well. So there's 3 or 4 big players, first team starters, not starting for Liverpool. And it kind of reminds me of this time when they also had like about 3 or 4 first team starters not playing. And we were in Bangkok and we whooped them 4-0, you know? Everyone said, oh, that's a Liverpool B team. It's still a Liverpool Football Club. And they didn't want to lose 4-0. They went out there to win. So I'm really optimistic with the injuries, with the progression. We can see slow progressions of big teams. Liverpool haven't played well. They had a draw with Fulham, didn't they? They also drew their other game as well. They had men sent off. They're struggling out there. And for us, I think you can say, well, look at the form. Form goes out the window. So we've only got Lindelof out. And Martial's back after a thigh injury. He's back in training as well. So that's a lot of... I'm optimistic about that. You know, it's looking good again. And with it's not just that. People say, well, things going on around the club can affect performance as well. And we're on the up. Our stock's gone up on the stock exchange. And they also, parallel that, I expect our confidence will go up because now people are thinking, why Casemiro's coming in, maybe whispers about more signings that we haven't heard about, but the players know about coming through, you know. So it's really exciting times at Man United. And that could be the catalyst of the change could start tomorrow when we play an injury-ravaged Liverpool side and put them to the sword on Monday Night Football and watch along with Man United agenda. So make sure you tune in, guys.
And with it as well, Pat, obviously we're saying about Diego Jota as well. He's out as well. Curtis Jones as well. He won't face Manchester United. Again, Jota, for me, he's one of these players. They bought him from Wolves. Obviously, we know who he is, but he weren't that threatening. He's gone into this Liverpool team, and he's absolutely a baller, really, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm glad he's injured. He was one of the ones that inflicted most of the pain on us the last time. And exactly what Omundi just said, Thiago's out injured. So there goes their creativity. Now, is Jordan Henderson going to start? I don't know. I know he's in light training, but I don't know whether he's going to start or not. Now, for me, he's one of the main players that causes us hardship for the likes of Fred receiving the ball under pressure in midfield. So if he's not in the team, yeah, it's a bit of a positive. So it all depends on what team Eric decides to put out. Is he going to change it up? Is he going to stick with the team that we've persevered with for the last 2 games? We hope he changes it. So let's see what 8 o'clock tomorrow. Well, 7:30. Kickoff's 8 o'clock, is it? So the team gets released at 7, is it?
Yeah.
So let's see what 7 o'clock brings for us tomorrow evening. It'll be interesting.
I've gone for a predicted lineup as well. I've gone for Alisson, Arnold, Gomez, Virgil van Dijk, Robertson, Fabinho, Keita, Elliott, Salah, and Diaz.
You think they'll play Keita?
Yeah, I think they will. He's trained. He's trained now. I think over the last couple of days now he's trained, so I think they will play him. On Monday is not agreeing with me. Listen,
they've been playing Harvey Elliott lately in midfield. We've seen that when Keita's been out. To rush Keita back in, someone who has been traditionally injury prone, I'm not sure they would do that. But what do we know?
Yeah, that's my prediction. That's why I've gone for Liverpool. I don't know if anyone in the comments agree with me. So if you agree with me, You can put some comments in. If you don't and you agree for Monday, then by all means do it. So we've got to go, we're going to go through some comments at the moment, guys. So Monday, would you mind take it away? We've got a lot of comments already, and we haven't even started the show really.
Okay, first of all, guys, make sure you subscribe and like. If you feel free to subscribe and like, that is. Columns in the house. I want to say big up to FT Column. He's been doing a lot of great work at FTB Sports, covering a lot of Premiership games as well, doing watchalongs. So big up to you, bro. Rebels in the house as well. Said can't help but feel we are in for some pain tomorrow. Not gonna lie, confidence levels are all-time low. I just said they're on the up. Conversation going on. We'll say hi to HD Gamer. He's in the house. Matthew Bassett. Go and check him out. He's on Friday nights takeaway. Bath time with Vaughan. He's complaining because someone was late again. We're not putting fingers, are we? Platinum 1985. How you doing? He's saying it's going to be 5-0 to Liverpool. TalkMU's here. Gavin Ward saying 4-0 to Liverpool as well. So it's not looking good, guys. MEFC Old School saying good evening to the lads. I want to say hi to someone who's haven't seen me before. Stuart Marshall. He's saying we will get a result tomorrow. Hello, Stuart. How you doing, bro?
If I'm right to say, I've just been in conversation with Stuart on Facebook.
Welcome.
Okay.
Welcome to the channel, Stuart. Welcome, sir.
Big up, Stuart. Eddie's in the house saying greetings to everyone. Unfortunately, he thinks Liverpool scrape it 2-1. Already given score predictions. Stuart as well saying keep the faith. Bath time saying, lads, it's going to be the series final of Matt Fred tomorrow. So one of them is going to get a red card. So because Casemiro is coming in, Mr. B's smiling because Mac, as you know what he calls them, could be over tomorrow. So I'm going to leave it there because there's plenty more comments coming in. Just Paddy's as well. Hi, Paddy. How you doing? Strongbow. Sorry, Stoney.
Typical Liverpool
Stoney,
fan, isn't
the
it?
brother of Mr. B, Liverpool fan, is saying, good evening, gents. I've got my low carb popcorn and ready for the comments on tomorrow's game. So he's ready. It's building up, isn't it? Building up nicely. And JR's in the house as well. They said, I hope Omundi is right, leaving Carragher spitting fury. Oh, God, yes. We know about that, don't we? I'll leave it there. Let's move on with the show. Oh, sorry. Before we do, Stumpy. Candle in the house. He's saying quack, quack, quack. And Miss Melina, Arsenal fan, all the way from Canada. Beautiful Miss Melina. We respect you. We love you. And she's top of the league. So we see a lot of her face at the moment.
Yeah. One more for you on Monday. We missed.
Exhibit is saying, what do you think about the pair who will pair with Casemiro? That question was asked in our little private chat earlier.
Fred.
I don't think Casemiro and Bruno will work as a trio. So he's saying doesn't think Casemiro, X, and Bruno works as a trio. But that's something we can talk about later on, I suppose.
Yeah, it's Fred. We're now going to move on to Manchester United. Oh, Boxers in the building as well. We're going to move on to Manchester United, obviously. Oh dear. We got a poll, guys, so please get involved in the poll on the channel as well. We're moving on to Manchester United, and obviously we know that Martial is back. Listen to Wayne Rooney's comments regarding Ronaldo and also Rashford. Pat, do you agree with Wayne Rooney regarding these two players should be dropped from the Liverpool game, or because they have to play, and reason why they have to play is due to the fact is they understand what this fixture means, even though we got battered with both of them playing last season?
I don't think Wayne Rooney means that in regard to the Liverpool game. I just think he means that in general because of the kind of ongoing attitude and antics of Ronaldo. And with Rashford, look, we all love Rashford. We all want him to do well, but even our patience are starting to wear a little bit thin with him. We're not going to say anything negative about him, but our patience are wearing a little thin. We just want the fella to enjoy his football and start smiling again and get on with it. Do he deserve to be in the team? Well, I don't think we can drop them. We haven't got anybody better to bring in there. We already have a lackluster midfield until we get this new lad, Casemiro, in there.
Yeah, and guys, we just saw it. So, guys, can we all say happy birthday to Box? If it is your birthday and bath time is not winding up.
It's not. But that comes on bath time. It always says happy birthday, Box. It's never his birthday.
Okay, then. Okay. I was just gonna, you know what? I was just about to like, start singing.
No, you
like,
won't.
bring the lyrics out. Thanks for doing that for us on Monday. So, Mr. B, your boy, Martial, possibility in the fray to come back. So again, would you now consider, even though he's just come back from injury, would you now consider dropping Rashford and putting him straight into that team? Because Rashford ain't done anything whatsoever so far this season.
He hasn't, but Martial didn't start the season on the left. So does that mean now Martial is being moved to accommodate Ronaldo, who hasn't really done anything to warrant starting? Or do you go with the front three that caused so much trouble in pre-season? They haven't had an opportunity to play. So I would, and I'll tell you, yeah, we'll discuss, I suppose, the team selection, but no, I wouldn't be dropping Rashford. I wouldn't be dropping Rashford for Martial.
Yeah. And with that as well, Omundi, would you drop? I know you probably will. You're going to say drop him straight away, innit? Would you drop Martial? Sorry, would you drop Rashford and put Martial straight in?
What, on the left?
Yeah.
Okay, so Martial is no longer number 9. He's versatile player. He's going back.
He's he's always, but you know what? He gets his
what's the issue? I think let's just go. Look, let's just raise this point because it's a good point you make. So I'm gonna read out bath time. He said he reckon Rashi should be dropped for Alanga. Reason why? Sometimes you got to track Trent diligently, and that's not our marker. So he feels that Marcus Rashford doesn't track back, and if you are playing on the left against Trent, who is an issue, he is an issue. Trust me, he does get forward a lot. But also, with him getting forward, is also an advantage to us where we can actually exploit the space where he vacates. So you have to pick a player that's maybe going to do the work and put the work in. He's saying Alangi or Langi, as you would say, Solo Alanga, or Rashford. If we're down to, I think with a game like this, people have to be on it. I think against the 2 games, Brentford and Brighton, I've got a feeling some of the players just like, we've done all right in pre-season, we walk through these teams. But now they realise the pressure's on. We're playing Liverpool, Monday Night Football. Everyone's going to be watching. The world's going to be watching. They might turn it up. There might be an attitude adjustment, and things are looking up as well. So in that position, I would just, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I would wait, see how Martial is. If he's fit and ready to go, then maybe, yeah, I would play him instead of just because Rashford, I'm disappointed with him.
Okay, so the fact that the pre-season, we were all raving about how the trio played. When it comes to I mean, look, even if Rashford you can make subs. You can make subs anytime you like. Give him half an hour. I'm not saying to play him over Ronaldo or play him over, but I'm saying start him in the game just to see if that trio could work. And yeah, you know what? If it means that he gets his ass bun and he's shit, take him off after half an hour. Make an example of him, but at least he's had the option to start. That's what my thinking is. Ideally, it would be Martial on the left because I think Martial does more. But do we want Martial tracking Trent? I know we don't want. But look, if Rashford's on the pitch, he ain't going to track nobody. So I kind of understand. No, but I understand. But I just want to see that trio. I just want to see if that trio can work because we were pairing about it in pre-season.
I don't want to see Martial back out on the left. It's like what we done to him with Cavani all over again. Dump him out on the left, and then he's old news again. He needs to get a chance back in there at the number 9. Does Ronaldo deserve to be dropped? Be a bit harsh to drop Ronaldo straight away and bring.
Why? Why would it be? Because
Martial is not fully fit, Mr. B. So that's my only point. If he was fully fit, I'd say yeah, do it.
Yeah, but Pat, with that, the performance so far of the team, and Ronaldo is part of the team,
yes.
And we haven't we scored 1 goal so far in 2 games. Now, what has Ten Hag?
It was an own goal.
Yeah, but what has Ten Hag
say someone
got to lose? Okay, so someone saw. Yeah, what has Ten Hag got to lose by dropping Ronaldo, set an example, and putting Martial in straight away?
I have absolutely no problem with dropping Ronaldo. I have no problem dropping Bruno either, or Luke Shaw. There's a few players in that team who aren't pulling their weight, and I'm absolutely sick of it. So if Eric Ten Hag decides to drop 3 or 4 of them and absolutely shock us, I'd be secretly delighted.
Can I quickly go to the comments? Because a lot of comments about this point that you're asking about the Rashford Martial coming back. So quickly, MEFCO school saying, I play Martial, Ronaldo, and Garnacho as the front 3. Paddy saying Martial move him to the lower leagues. Positive as always. Montreal saying I would play Sancho on the left and Alanga on the right. How you doing, Montreal? Andrew Williams saying, Mr. B, you don't normally make a rookie error, but Rashford is like a statue.
Yeah, I do get it. I understand that side of it. I just, you know me, I'm a bit of a dreamer sometimes, and I said in pre-season it just looks so dead. Anyway, look,
Eddie Waffle said, I want to see Martial up top instead of Ronaldo. His false nine build-up play during preseason was awesome. Emma Kay saying Rashford, Martial, and Sancho played well together in preseason. Everyone's referring to the preseason since Mr. B mentioned that. FTB column saying Sancho on the left, Martial in the centre, Lang on the right. We've heard that twice now. Andrew Williams is saying Rashford hasn't exploited space in about 100 games. Exhibit saying Garnacho, Martial, Sancho for me. We need more players with passion. Eddie's saying maybe Ahmad should get a chance. He seems more technically sound than Elanga. Is Ahmad still at United? He's asking the question. Montreal saying one thing is that it's certain that though Luke Shaw must not start tomorrow. Malacia at left back. Ronaldo is a no-brainer to start. Says Stuart Marshall. And Garnacho again from Matthew Bassett. And here we go, bath time saying bring Rashi on when the game's getting stretched. And if we're still in it, we need to be hard to beat above all. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. That's good. Totally agree there. So what it is now, and obviously we know that Lindelof's out as well. So, yep, thank you, Eddie. I was just going to mention that as well, guys. 36 in the chat. Only 25 likes, and please give us a like, and also if you're new to the channel, give us a subscribe as well. And there's so many comments, guys, we'll try and get through as many as possible. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go through the opposition part now of this, and what it is, I'm going to come to Mr. B. Threats. Who is Liverpool main threats you're going to look at in this game tomorrow, and the play to watch tomorrow for Liverpool against us?
I think it's obviously Trent. As much as we know, 2 years ago we were saying that Trent wasn't better than Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Blah blah blah. We were that our Shordinho stage. You know, we were all gassed, but I think Trent's gonna be the one who's gonna be their threat tomorrow. He always is. You know, whether he has a good game or a bad game, he always comes up with something half decent. So I'm expecting their threat to come from Trent tomorrow. Firmino, I think if he does play, he knows how to work the press, and the way that obviously Ten Hag has got us playing, depending on what team we put out, could well be an issue as well. Those two.
Oh well. And for United threat then, Mr. B? Anyone from United as well?
Yeah, are we talking about our team already? We're going to talk about United already?
Okay, no, we'll go to our team afterwards. On Monday, threats for Liverpool tomorrow. Liverpool's main threats.
I think their whole system is a threat. The way they play their football, they're going to press us high up the pitch. We need to be on point against them. But I just don't think without Thiago, like Pat Lawless was saying earlier, he made a good point. I just think without Thiago, they're going to be more workmanship. And if they outwork us, then shame on us. If we outwork them, then we've got a chance to be in the game. And we've just got to soak up a lot of their pressure. Obviously, early on, they're going to try and pressure us. Old Trafford's a huge pitch. They can really open us up in that way. So it's going to be really dependent. Get behind the defence, get behind the midfield, get behind the strikers, the forwards as well, to make sure we're compact. That's the main thing. And then we can build it ourselves into the game. A bit like the Champions League final with Real Madrid, the way they did it. The threats, obviously, for Liverpool is going to be Salah and Diaz. I think Diaz is something new to the Premiership-ish since he's been here since January transfer window. I think this guy's got a lot of drive. This is how I would love Rashford to be playing, putting fear into defenders because he drives at people time and time again. I don't know how many dribbles per game he has, but he always seems to be sort of hungry, getting the ball and going at people. And it's the last thing you want to come up against. So you've got to make sure you get on his back, don't let him turn, and make him play the way he's facing away from goal. You know, we've got to get tight to him, I think. So I'm going to pick out Diaz today because we all know about Salah. I think Diaz is someone who will play due to the fact that Firmino's been out and Nunes is not around. I think he's definitely going to slot in there. So it's just a case that who's our right back? And that's going to be Dalot, isn't it? So we need backup for Dalot. Forget about the left as well. We also need backup for Dalot because this guy, we don't want to we want to double up on him at all times.
Yeah. And you're right with that, what you're saying about Diaz as well, Amon, because that wonder strike as well, that goal came from nowhere against Crystal Palace to get the equaliser as well. So he's going to be a massive threat. Pat?
See, I'd like to just concur with what Omundi just said, because with Diaz, I didn't think Diaz was going to be in the starting lineup for the start of the year because Diogo Jota had earned his dues more than Diaz had. So I think this is Diaz's opportunity. So he's going to be a danger man. So we have to watch out for him. And with Dalot, if I remember from when we played them in the Bangkok Cup, I just want to see Dalot stick a challenge in on him. And even if it has to be a technical foul, just don't be standing off him. He stood off him too much in that game, and I just want to see him get stuck in. So Diaz will be the danger man with Salah, and obviously Firmino. You just can't write that lad off because he has goals in him.
Yeah, a massive threat as well. For me, I was going to look at Salah because I don't know, that guy just loved to play against United as well, and also
he'd be looking for
Trent.
the mighty bucket on the left hand side of our defense if he's playing. So hopefully he's not in Luke Shaw.
Mighty bucket or a Burger King burger. Which one is it? A Whopper with extra fries. Oh, absolute cruelty. Right, we've got to go through some of these comments now because there's quite a lot there. On Monday, if you mind, please. Thought in the chat, guys, if you're new to the channel, just give us a subscribe, please.
Okay, so HD, yep. Put your fingers. Show me your fingers. And if you are moving it, I'm gonna call you silly dick.
See, this is why we were late tonight.
I want to see Donny play, says HD Gamer. We've got a team here from Gavin Ward. He said De Gea, Malacia, Varane, Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, Iqbal, Fred, Rashford, Sancho, Ericsson, and Ronaldo.
That Wan-Bissaka must have been autocorrect, was it?
Whose team was that?
That was Gavin Ward. I'll show you again. Look, Gavin Ward, you're getting showcased tonight. There you go.
Don't worry, Gavin. When you see my team, I'm going to get moaned at as well.
Well, at least you can explain your team. I think Wan-Bissaka does a lot of explaining. Exhibit is saying, drop all the players and play the women's team against Liverpool. They're better than the male team. Box is saying Vaughan, De Gea, Shaw, Rashford, Fred, McTominay. I think they've thrown out names. Eddie saying if Donny doesn't play, he should go back on loan to Everton, for example. Barfan saying I'd genuinely love to see what it would be like to play McFred and Casemiro. Mr. B, you want to respond to that?
Nope.
Yeah. Can I say something to you though on Monday? I know Box is saying about putting Mike on loan, but he didn't really start for Everton though, did he? He came on as more or less a sub.
He did get injured over there, didn't he?
Yeah,
and what you're saying, I think the stronger message would be to drop Maguire. If the captain gets dropped, can't be any clearer, then no one is safe under Eric's Ten Hag.
Yes, I agree with that comment, Montreal.
Elon Musk has exploited more space than Rashford, says Barth. Gavin Ward say too soon for Martial. He's had 3 injuries, all close to one another, all to do with the hamstring. So there we go. There's a medical report from Gavin Ward on his ward round. HD Gamer saying Ahmad going to Sir Jim Nice, hopefully. Sir Jim's Nice. What's that mean? I don't know. Play bench in the hedges. That is positive.
Sir Jim Radcliffe owns.
Oh, Radcliffe.
He owns Nice.
Okay. And finally, Emma is saying drop Ronaldo for Martial, bring on Garnacho at halftime for Rashford. Those are the instructions. Yep, we can move on.
Okay, guys, there is 40 in the chat. If you're new to the channel, please give us a subscribe. If you're not new to the channel, just give us a like, guys. And Huddersfield Town, good evening, sir. Haven't seen you for ages. How are you doing?
Big up Huddersfield Town Fan TV. Check them out.
Welcome. Okay, so what's the next topic now we're going to be talking about? We are going to be talking about, well, we're done the opposition. We need to talk about our strength and our weakness now. So we need to figure out what player will be the impact player for Manchester United. Guys, in the comments, put down which player you think will have an impact against Liverpool. Pat, player to watch for Manchester United tomorrow. I'm hoping the whole panels here will say Fred. That's what I'm hoping.
You're an idiot.
My player would be, I'm hoping, would be Christian Eriksen. because we're going to need a footballer with a bit of magic to get a goal for us tomorrow.
Oh wow. Omundi, you're a player to watch, and leave. Don't even try that one. Don't even go there. Try someone else.
I don't want to be called an idiot by Mr. B, so I won't say what I will say, I will agree with Pat, because Mr. B seems to approve of that, and I'm scared. So I'm going to say Eriksen. Look, I know Eriksen made a mistake the other day, but he's a top draw player, and I think we will see the best of him real soon. And in games like this, which is going to be a derby, tension, and you need little bits of unique brilliance, which he has in his locker. So I want to open his locker, open the key code to his locker, and let him out and let him show the whole world, because the world will be watching, just what a great player he is. And I really do think Eriksen could do damage tomorrow with his brain, his IQ, his ability, and just get one step ahead of things. He's the Artiago.
Mr. B?
I don't want to agree. No, I don't want to agree with you two, but I don't think it's going to be a forward player. I do believe that Eriksen is going to be the one. There's going to be times in the game where he's going to find space. And I think our key guy is Eriksen. So I said, okay, you lot did good. Maybe I need to speak first on the next one to get my point across, because now I've had nothing to say. But yeah, no, Eriksen, I agree. Eriksen's going to be the door unlocker tomorrow.
I'm going to be going for the complete opposite, though. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to say Jadon Sancho. I think if Jadon Sancho can get his head down tomorrow and actually get himself into the game within the first 5-10 minutes, I think he could be the difference maker tomorrow. Honestly believe he could. So, yeah, for me, it has to be him. Again, I would back my boy Fred, but I don't want to. Go on.
HDK said the game will have an impact for Liverpool.
I'm not going to mention Fred's name because I don't want to be called an idiot, so I'll leave that. Mean Mike's on as well on Monday. Just shout out Mean Mike. We haven't seen him for ages.
Mean Mike, welcome back. He says we just have to play with heart like Leeds and Newcastle today. Is that too much to ask for? Yeah, good game. Well done to those two.
Yeah, really good game. Now, guys, it's that time. 35 in the chat, and this is going to be solo 11. So, guys, I'm going to get Amanda to go through some of the comments. Get your index finger out, start typing, and put your team, what you believe will start against Liverpool tomorrow. So, see if it matches my team. So, Monday, when you're ready, sir.
So, Fear of Black London, how you doing, man? Big up, Tyrone. I love you, bro. Hope you're well. And thinking about you. As a brother, you know why. Anyway, big up the panel. He says, think United will give you a full game tomorrow. He's my brethren. We're gonna something he knows about.
He loves you too.
Yeah. Boxer saying, oh God, I just buried myself. Boxer saying, I can see an impervious display from Maguire, leading from the front line, topping it all off with a dominating, winning header goal for Manchester United. Box.
Oh, on Monday, put the tissue down. Put the tissue down.
Exhibit saying, I think Malacia, he will show something against Salah. Hard worker. Love that. Bath time saying, if Malacia has a good game, we've got a great chance. So everyone thinks he might play. Hopefully being yours 11 there, Solo. Anthony Herbert, how you doing, Anthony? He says, I'm with Solo. Fred, the unstoppable one. Matthew Bassett saying, play the youth, Garner, Garnacho. Give them a chance. Give them a chance, he's saying. Box again saying, Paddy Maguire will step up versus Liverpool. You'll be chanting his name at full time because we know that Paddy's going to the game. Isn't that right?
I believe so, yes.
Bath time saying, De Gea, Malacia, Maguire, Varane, Dalot, Macfred, Eriksen, Elanga, Ronaldo, and Sancho. Paddy saying pure delusion tonight. Be real, fellas. Not Alice in Wonderland thoughts. So we're getting roasted here by Paddy. And here's one more 11 from Colin is saying De Gea, Malacia, Varane, Martinez, third Stewart in the Sir Alex Ferguson stand. Iqbal, Eriksen, Fred, Sancho, Martial, and Elanga. Oh, sorry. Let me do Rob Norman. Sorry. How you doing? De Gea, Varane, Maguire, Martinez. That's a back three. Dalot, Fred, McTominay, Malacia, Ericsson, Fernandes, Ronaldo. So should we go to? He's talking about a new formation.
It's
here.
not a back
Anyway.
three. He's playing Martinez at left back. Omundi.
Oh wow. Okay. And then right back is, but Malacia is there.
Dalot will go right back.
So no, we got 3 centre backs. Martinez playing midfield?
Varane and Maguire as the centre backs. Martinez left back. Dalot right back. McFred.
What about Malacia?
I've no idea. I didn't see him.
No, Malacia will have to thingy. Malacia will have to go.
He'd have to be.
That's what I'm saying. It's a back three.
No.
That looks like a back three.
It's a back three.
Because you got Dalot and Malacia for wing backs, 3 centre backs, 2 in midfield, and 3 up top, like Tottenham. Let's go to the big one.
Let's go.
It's not about Robbie Norman. Guys. It's about Solo's 11, and then we can pick that.
Robbie stealing all the limelight there. He was.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's remove that off the screen quickly. Banner off.
Yeah,
the screen.
Robbie said it himself there. 3 at the back.
Yep. Let's go. Solo 11, guys. Have a little tinker over it. See what you guys think. See Mr. B. I would normally come to Mr. B first because I know Mr. B is always on my case. So, Mr. B, who you're taking out, who you're replacing, what is your team, and what's your selection for tomorrow's game?
I am changing. Oh Jesus, man! I'm not a Fred fan. I'm not a McTominay fan, so it's gonna have to be one or the other. Oh Lord have mercy. I'm not playing. I'm not playing Fred. I'm playing Garner. I think he needs to be given a chance. We've seen Fred, no good. We've seen McTominay, no good. We've got our central midfielder of some clout coming in. I'm giving Garner a game. I don't think he can be any worse than what we've already had playing. I think he does deserve that opportunity. The one that I'm torn with, to be honest, is Varane definitely should be playing. Is whether Maguire should be playing or Martinez should be playing. Martinez, I want to play because I hate Harry Maguire. But for this game, I'm wondering if he will play Harry Maguire as his swan song. This will be the game where he gets exposed for what he really, really is. Sorry, Omundi. And then he plays Varane, who, let's hope, pray to God, gets through the whole game fit. And then it'll be him and him and Martinez moving forward. I don't think Martinez is going to start. I think he's going to start Maguire. And Maguire is going to do Maguire things, and then he'll be gone.
Oh, the curtain's been called for Harry Maguire Monday there. What's your team? What's your selection on Monday? What changes here? Please, just agree with this team. I know Bath Time said this is 2-0 down.
I want Bruno tucked in with the other midfielders there. Everyone's got initials apart from Fred. It's just Fred playing Fred.
Why is that?
What are you going to do? Just an F?
Yeah, Fred. Exactly. A big dirty F.
And, I think McTominay will come in for Fred. I do think McTominay will play. Will start. I'm judging what the manager will pick, not what I would personally pick. Rashford, they really need to step it up. Rashford's got the pace to exploit that sort of area in behind the space left by Trent. So that is an option, but I'm not sure. It's down to the manager. He's watching them train. To play Martinez again, that we talked about this earlier in the show. People saying he's getting exposed. Do you drop him and kill his confidence, maybe, or do you continue to play him? I would play him, and you got Varane in there instead of Harry Maguire. The reason why I don't know, but if that's what you think,
I'm on there. Do I need to give you a reason to drop Harry Maguire?
Well, all I had to do is watch the last 100 shows at the Man United agenda. You every day, every show, you're dissing Harry Maguire. But yeah, the main thing for me, you know what? The main thing.
Out of those shows, we know that Solo's heart is pure, so he's not going to come in here with any malice. Out of those 100 times that he's criticized Maguire, how much of those do you think have been over the top?
I remember a long time ago when we came second in the league, and Mr. B was dissing Maguire, and by the end of the season, he apologized and said, "Listen, Maguire's a good player, right?
a good player,
yeah.
and now he's gone back to being what he was. Listen, that season we had Sherberto Carlos playing, yeah, and now he's gone back to what Hamburger.
Fucking shite bear though.
I'm done. What's yours to be, man?
Before I go to Pat, guys, 50 in the chat. If you're new to the channel, please give us a subscribe. If you're not new to the channel,
More
just
Sunday
give us
nights
a
from
like,
Mr. B, please.
On that note, I'm not going to start with Luke Shaw on my team. That's for sure. Oh God, Malacia and Delo couldn't be. I'm happy with them too. Varane and De Gea perfect. I'd like to see Martinez staying there over Maguire, not because I hate Maguire, just because I think Martinez will be quick, fast, dynamic tackling that we're going to need to keep up with the likes of Salah and with Diaz. So I think Martinez would be better to have in there over Maguire. Maguire will probably get spun on his arse, where Martinez, Omundi, don't take that personal, but Martinez he'll be able to take that challenge. He has that bite and guile about him that he'll take them out in the first minute and let them know who the boss is, even though that looks like it mightn't work out for us, but I think he'll do a better job. I can't have Fred in the midfield again playing that same position because it'd be the definition of insanity watching him take the ball again and then losing him. Sorry, Solo. Okay, so he has to come out and Bruno has to come out. So I'm bringing in Garner and McTominay and playing Eriksen as the number 10. And Rashford, he's out for a Langa, and that's my starting lineup.
Can I just ask you something, Pat, please?
Yeah.
Why is McTominay coming into this team?
Because I just think in this game we're gonna need somebody to work harder. That's all it is. It's gonna be a hard
Fred works hard.
No,
work harder at what?
I'm sorry. Look how many times he lost the ball in the last 2 games. He's only short of trying to kick the ball and it hits him in the face.
Yeah, but I'm in the time. Fred, bring in Fred. I'm sorry.
This isn't an argument we can have, lads. They're both Excuse me, language. Sorry, that's the first time I've ever hit the swear jar. I just can't wait. Do you know what we do? Let's put a Fred jersey on Casemiro, and we'll pretend that it's Fred, and bring him out onto the pitch.
You know what? As well, I think when he comes in as well, I think him and Fred will play. I think it's going to be him and Fred in that.
Save it for another show. I've got a whole load of bullets coming your way on that one, mate. I tell you.
Yeah. Exactly. So, quick one, guys. 51 in the chat. If you're new to the channel, give us a subscribe. If you're not new, just give us a like. And also remember, guys, we do have membership as well, where you do get the opportunity to come on to the Friday night takeaway also as well. So, if you become a member, you do get to feature on the channel also. And I'm going to go now. I'm going to back my boy Fred because I'm hearing you guys slandering Fred all the time. Literally, Fred work hard as well. He's technical better than Scott. But yet Pat's going to put Scott in that team. The guy who can't even get in the Scottish team. Sorry, Pat.
I have nothing to say about the two of them. I can't wait for both of them to be dropped. To be honest with you, I'm really hoping. I'm only short of drinking holy water at the moment, hoping that another midfielder comes in before that window shuts.
Oh, well,
this is actually a 2 litre of holy water, by the way, lad. It's not still water. I got it from Cork the weekend, and it's.
We need more than holy water for this team because. Oh, right, guys, we're going to go back to the normal screen. So as I said, if you're new to the channel, give us a subscribe. If you're not, on Monday now is going to go through some of the comments now. So bear with us, guys. On Monday, when you're ready,
we talk about teams clearly. Vincent's got a team here. He said De Gea, Malacia, Varane, Slabby, Martinez, Eriksen, Fred, Bruno, Sancho, Rashford, and Ronaldo. Montreal saying no need for Maguire. Swan song. Sorry, excuse me.
Sounding a bit like me down Monday. Can't get the word out.
He can leave for Old Trafford. He leave for Stamford Bridge like right now. Besides, we've been seeing players leaving unceremoniously before. You try saying that, Errol, unceremoniously. I couldn't even say it second time around. But after saying, would OMONDI not pick Scott for this game? We've got old MCA Old School saying De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Martinez, Malacia, Iqbal, Garner, Fred, Garnacho, Ronaldo, Martial. Question: have we considered playing Lindelof at right back? He's injured. Gavin Ward saying Martinez is a midfielder for Fred, Maguire, and Varane at the back. Remember the team he said we thought was a 5-3-2 or something. Emma saying Maguire got no pace for F's sake. He'll get killed out there. Marv Time saying, I love how Mr. B hates this team. You turkey from your expression. Mr. B didn't say a word, but you can see by his face. Stuart Marshall saying Maguire's a scratch shambles. Get rid of. End of. MUFC Old School saying, said it long time. If Maguire concentrated on defending rather than thinking he's Maldini, he'd be a much better player. I want to say hi to the Armory, Silver Fox. They're top of the league and they're jumping in now, saying, big up, guys. Have a feeling you'll draw. Don't ask me why. And finally, FDB column saying, I think Omundi and Maguire should start centre back tomorrow, and Solo and Fred can play in midfield together. You both have experience with United players, have first hand. Thank you very much. And there's so many. I just want to say hi as well while we're there to Ping Ping. And Ping Ping saying, welcome. Fred, good player, but can't advance the ball in midfield to save his life. And Emma is saying, Fred runs too much, even though we need runners. So he's a runner. It's still not good enough. And final one here, we put in a bid for Swong Song. He's a World Cup. Thank you very much. TalkMU. Thank you. Why are you ribbing me tonight?
I love one here, money for you.
IQ Insane. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Saying, I don't think we can win. We're better part of the bus. Eric Ten Hag has to understand that this is useless. This is a useless squad. Can't play possession attacking football.
We have to start somewhere.
And Ping Ping finally saying the way Ten Hag wants to play, he needs a CDM who can advance the ball in midfield. Fred and McTominay only play short, wide passes and can't dribble into tiny spaces. De Jong would have been perfect. I like
it's Rebel. Ping Ping. That's Rebel.
Is it
really? Yeah. Rebel wants this De Jong deal desperately.
All right, I'm done.
Just the last one here.
Sorry, Exhibit's got a team here. He's playing Heaton, goalkeeper. Wow. Varane, Bailey, Martinez, three centre backs. Wan-Bissaka, Malacia, that's a 5-man defense. Ericsson and Bruno, Sancho, Garnacho, Ronaldo. Ooh, that's
I'll tell you what, he is mad with that team, boy. He's just gonna tore up everybody, boy.
On Monday, this is for you.
This is from Vincent Bullocks. He said,
trash the guy's name.
Sorry. Can I congratulate him one day? I'm getting my name right today. I do apologize. It sounded like
we know.
We don't need to know.
Bullock.
Absolutely brilliant. Guys, if you're new to the channel, as I said, just give us a subscribe. We are on the road now to 2.5k subscriber, only a couple of hundred away from that now. So all support helps the channel to grow as well. And remember, you can become a member of the channel as well. As you can see, Pat was a member of the channel, but now Pat's sitting in the hot seat as well. So guys, we would like to get your score prediction in. And this is going to be very interesting because I already got my score prediction and it's going to absolutely kill some of these guys. Robbie, appreciate that. Thank you so much. Absolutely brilliant, mate. Thank you.
Is Robbie sticking that $5 in for my first swear jar, is he?
Yes.
Well,
it's
€5,
Robbie.
so it's coming, all the way from Ireland as well. So it's coming in thick and fast. He's posting it to your house. You can then deliver it to Mr. B. Thank you so much for that. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, we haven't seen Rohan for ages as well.
How you doing, Rohan, Man United fan? He says not confident at all about Liverpool tomorrow.
Right,
so the
get your score prediction, guys, in. 51 in the chat, and we are going to read out all your score predictions. So before we kickstart, let's get the panel score predictions first before we go to everyone else's. So get them in. Right, Mr. B, score prediction, please.
I going with the score prediction that I want, or the score prediction that's going to stop you from swearing on the Watchalongs tomorrow?
Well, Mr. B, you know what it is? I've got Talk. Even if you mute your mic and you swear, Talk's going to be monitoring you as well.
Look, I can't believe we're going to be as bad as the last two games, but I do expect us to be as bad. Liverpool do have some injuries, and right now those players should have that level of pride for even the first 15 minutes of the game to be better than Liverpool. After that, who knows? I'm gonna see. I can't come on here and say we're gonna lose, but I really don't think we're gonna
Be
win.
open and
All
honest,
right,
Mr.
I
B.
tell you what,
Be honest.
it's 3-2 to Liverpool, but it's a silent 3. How's that?
Okay.
Silent 3.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that one. I like that one.
You know, yeah. Look, yeah, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go a loss. To be honest, I don't think we're gonna have the bullets to beat Liverpool this game of the season. The next one, maybe. I do expect us to score. I'm gonna go 2-1, 3-1 Liverpool.
Oh wow, okay. On Monday. This ain't a 1-0 game, by the way.
No, it's not a 1-0 game. I was thinking 2-1, but I'm actually going to be a bit more confident. I think we're going to beat them 2-0. Soak up the pressure early, get into the game, start to put them under pressure. This is a vulnerable Liverpool team. You know, you scratch the surface. There's not much left. They haven't got much on the bench, only youngsters, you know. So I think we can take advantage of them and give them a whooping 2-0 tomorrow. And that's a clean sheet. Fantastic. And
Control the
also...
game.
Yeah, and controlling the game, and all the things that we want done on the eye test from bath time. I think maybe Ten Hag's tuning in, and maybe we'll turn it around and sort of give a briefing from the eye test. You know, make the players watch the eye test, because I think we're doing such a brilliant job on the eye test. Tuesday, 10 p.m. at Man United Agenda. I think everyone needs to tune in and realise that we have got good players there. We have got a good system. And once it clicks, which we will do tomorrow against Liverpool, we're going to beat them and get some revenge and be above them in the league, get our 3 points, and we can march forward and get our transfers next week done. I'm happy. I'm excited. And I believe in myself that we will win.
Do you believe in miracles?
Here we go. I'm on this title charge starts tomorrow, lads. Yeah.
I just saw Jordan as well from Jamaica. Sorry, I just saw Jordan from Jamaica. Is it Kingston, Jamaica? Is from, or I can't remember where he's from in Jamaica.
From the country.
But he's from. He's a country boy. Yeah. Pat, your score prediction, please, sir.
I'm gonna have to go on the optimistic side, like Omundi, and hopefully it's gonna be 2-1 to Manchester United tomorrow.
Come on.
Yeah, 53 in the chat, guys, and we've got 40 likes. Can we get at least 60 likes before we come off the channel, guys? Help the channel, and also remember to hit that subscribe button. You're not going to like me for this. I'm actually going to go with Man United to lose 4-1.
Mr.
Sorry,
B,
guys.
cue Mr. B.
Sorry.
On mute, Mr. B. Mute him.
No, that was a muted swear. That was muted swearing. muted. Now, I've got to be up and honest, guy. Listen, I want us to win. I desperately want us.
All jokes aside, do you really think we're going to take a 4-1?
I think we will. If the performance is like what we've seen so far this season, and the players ain't following simple instruction, we will get that dick in.
This is the part that I really hope that these players start understanding. Their Manchester United career should be on the line after this season, because Ten Hag would had them for a year. If they... All you hear now, they were talking about wanting to change his philosophy for the Liverpool game. Why don't they start jumping on board with the managers and trying to work with them instead of always trying to push away? I can't believe they're going to play. I can't believe they're going to be as bad again. I know the midfield is the midfield and it's always been shit and certain defending. Yeah, I understand all of that. But surely as a team, they've got to understand what this game means to us, us as fans. There's no way that they can go out there and take another. All right, they took 5. I understand 5 last season and 4 last season. But this is the permanent manager now. This isn't Ollie, who they knew was going to get sacked, or what's his name? Ralph. Yeah, Ralph, who they knew he This is the permanent manager now. This is the guy who can end your career. Surely they can't go out there and take another 4.
Yeah, but Mr. B, the problem I see, and I'm only looking at the past games, what we've played, and the performance the guys have put in. None of these players at the moment, what I've looked at and seen, is running for a brick wall for the manager right now. It's almost like there's a mistake. Oh, okay, whatever, we move on. And that's all it is. There's no one taking accountability, even though the manager is there and he's giving it on, they're under pressure. Like you said, they are under pressure. This is their career, but do you really and truly, because of the contract these guys are on, no other club can afford to bring them in. So they are going to be at Man United. They're going to be stuck there. So for me, it's going to be solo out. Yeah, hashtag thanks, guys. Yeah, so for me, I'm just got to be open and honest. We lost. Did any of you guys see us losing 4-0 to Brentford? The answer is no, we didn't see that coming. But it happened. And Liverpool now, we got to think, Klopp's been the manager for how long there? These guys run through a brick wall for Klopp. Injured or not injured, the system, the style, exactly how Omundi said earlier, it's got to be sort of the system that hurt us the most with Liverpool. And because you can pick any player, yeah, who's injured, bring in a youth player, they'll slot in exactly how the other players slot in. For Liverpool, there's no changes. You then take, right, bring Martial in and replace him with Ronaldo. You ain't gonna have a clue what's going on.
Sometimes you just need a bit of luck, Errol.
Oh, you need more than that. Like you said, you need Jesus water.
We might get we might get a bit of luck tomorrow, and that's all we need. We need something to turn it around. And Liverpool, our only saving grace is Liverpool got off to a very poor start.
Yeah, hold on one second.
Along with the injuries.
Wow.
Omundi, when you're ready.
Big up
Thank
Cosman,
you,
man.
Cosman.
Cosman, can I just say, look, we respect all you guys that tune in for us, and to add a little contribution like that, we're just really grateful. Thank you so much. He's saying it is Ten Hag's job. If it is Ten Hag's job on the line, if we lose 4 or 5 games in a row, he's gone. These charlatans know this.
You think he's not going to come on?
He's not going to go. He's not going to go.
There's no way. There's no way Ten Hag does not get to see this out and gets a chance to get his own players in. Yeah, there's players at the club who should stay, but there's players at the club who don't have the quality to stay. Let's be honest. So I don't think if we lose 5 games in a row or 10, we're not going to lose 10 games in a row. Let's be honest. But you lose another 3 games, his job can't be on the line. It can't be. No point in employing him and then spending all of that money.
Yep. I agree totally with you, Mr. B. Absolutely agree with you, because he hasn't had the backing. He hasn't had the backing at all. So they can't sit there. And this is the thing, what I'm trying to explain and say to you about the team tomorrow. I honestly can't see us. Okay, if we get a result, we get a result. It'd be egg on my face, be absolutely brilliant. I want us to win the game. I'm not saying I want us to lose the game. My problem is these players are throwing Jose Mourinho under the bus. They're throwing Ole under the bus, Ranić under the bus, and now it's going to be Ten Hag's time. And it's the same players apart from 3 players who he brought into the club who probably would run through a brick wall for him. And that's it. Right. Sorry, guys. I've just been rambling on. Should we go through some of these score prediction quickly? And also, can we say to just this comment quickly on there and we go through some of the comments?
JP87 saying, evening, guys. Big up to you. Good evening, man.
And happy birthday to Box.
Oh, no, it's not Bob's birthday.
So what we know, I know it's not his birthday.
Yeah.
So we got MUFC Old School is predicting us to lose 3-0. So guys, MCFC Old School and Solo out. Let's get that trending. HG Gamer saying F it, 1 United, Man United. Legend, how you doing, Legend? He's saying 4-1 to Liverpool. Don't like that. Stuart Marshall saying 2-1 to United, Sancho and Ronaldo. TalkMU is saying 1-0 to United. Control the game, see it out. Robbie Norman saying 3-2 to Manchester United. Box is saying 2-0 to United. Confident, resounding win in fairly tame affair. Colin saying 7-6 to United. Shay, you won't be covering that show doing a watch log then, isn't it, Colin? That would be exciting. 4-1 to Man United, says Paddy. I assume that you're saying 4-1 to Man United there, Paddy.
No,
We're at home.
you know what Paddy's like. He's got the
Oh, Paddy.
Hi, me, Mike is saying 2-1 to United. Gavin Ward 4-0 to Liverpool. Vincent is saying 3-0 to United, but he wants 9-0. 3-0 to Liverpool, 3-1 United on PAS. Says Exhibit, which is an old game, isn't it? Bath Time said 2-1 to United. Fred hat trick says an own goal in there. Thomas Mitchell saying 1-1. I just want to say hi to Thomas. I saw you earlier on shows. Big up, man. I saw you on Friday. You done a great job. Liverpool not been great either so far. So he agrees that Liverpool a bit on the ropes. Ping saying United getting clapped. Fred is going to have a long day. He's going to get targeted whenever he sees the ball, just like versus Brentford. 6-0 says HG Gamer to United. And Box is saying we will beat Liverpool effectively, ending their title chances. So they still have one title in 33 years. Bath Time said get the spirit back of the Bangkok Cup. And Sports Chris, I want to say hi to Sports Chris because I love his contributions. He's really wise man on football. He's saying a loss tomorrow, we will get all the 5 more signings we need. A win, and we get Anthony and Casemiro. Okay. Exhibit is saying we will be beautiful if Ronaldo scores a hat trick to celebrate Casemiro joining us. Cuba, and obviously we had Cosman with the dropping the money. And finally, we've got Box in the words of the great Norwegian commentator saying, Ian Rush, Michael Owen, Jimmy Tarbuck, Mel C, John Bishop, Stephen Gerrard, Ringo Starr, Jamie Carragher, Jurgen Klopp, Rafa, Paul McCartney, Jason McAteer. Your boys took a hell of a beating. And if you know about that, England loses to Norway, not qualified.
And then where is he gone? I had this one up. Sorry. This is from Mr.
Anthony
B.
Says, can't wait for the watch along. Get that swear jar going. At least 1,000 in it.
Yeah. Guys, listen. There's lots of news that's going on the channel at the moment. So if you're new to the channel, give us a subscribe. If you're not new, just give us a like. At the moment, I believe we're in about 48 likes at the moment. So we will be doing a marathon on the transfer deadline day as well. So make sure you tune in. We're going to kick off from 8:30 till 11:30, I believe. So guys, make sure you tune in for that. Tomorrow night show, we've got the reaction show at 8. At what time the reaction? About 10:05 tomorrow night. Say 10:15.
I need a breather. Depending on the result, give us 10-15 minutes.
10:15.
Quarter past 10.
Yeah.
And then so that's 10:15. On Tuesday, you got the fantasy football, and then Omundi was plugging it earlier. It's the eye test with him and Bath Time.
The fabulous Bath Time, our tactical genius, someone who's I'm inspired by, is helping me and my Sunday team improve as well. So
how did it go today? How did the game go today?
We lost 3-2. We went 2-1 out. We won 1-0 down. We were 1-0 down against a good team. And
Bath Time, you're hopeless.
It's a deaf team. So they're formerly a deaf team, but they got good players now. We're 1-0 down. Mistakes galore. 2-1 with them. I came on. We went 2-1 up.
Are all of them deaf?
They used to be, but now they've got like.
So they can hear now.
Yeah, they can hear everything, and now went 2-1 up by playing to our strengths. And then we went compact. We were trying to be compact all the game, but it's always mistakes that concede goals. And we conceded the penalty, and the guy dinked the keeper as well from outside the box. None of it was my fault. I played brilliantly, 100% pass rate, communication. And this is something that we need to do tomorrow. Their best player was a striker, and I kept saying to guys, pin him, don't let him do this. One mark, one sweep behind him. So when I came on the pitch, I had to sort of set an example, didn't I? So he went over.
Him.
Yeah, he ran it.
You're not them.
He hear the thing. All we could hear me saying, pin him, and all this kind of thing. So he ran over down the wing and received the ball. And it was a ball in the air. So I knew he had to take a touch to bring it down. So I timed my run, went in, knocked him out of there, gave him a big thing and pinned him against the fence. And their guys, he was down for ages. Their guys were saying, aren't you going to say sorry? And I just walked away. Said nothing.
You could have said you said sorry, but they wouldn't have heard you, would they?
Huh?
Yeah. You just say you said sorry. Just say they didn't hear you.
Yeah, that's it.
I put my mean face. I put my mean face.
Mean machine. Mean machine.
But that's
mean
what you got to do.
machine.
You go out there and rattle people. It's not just about football against football. There's more to it. You rattle people.
So you did. So you went out there and did a Scott McTominay.
Worse than that. I did like Duncan Burns.
Vinnie Jones.
Yeah, I did like a Nunes. I just did it all at once. It was a complete takeout. Bam! He stopped. I said, the referee said, why did it? He stopped his run, and I just went straight into him, unfortunately.
Guys, brilliant. Yes, Stuart will be back tomorrow. Remember also, every day we're live every day on the channel at 8:30 p.m. So guys, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and tell everyone about the channel. We are on the road now to 2.5k subscribers, as I said earlier. So from us tonight on the Money Agenda, we just hope, fingers crossed, we do Liverpool over tomorrow. Omundi, what are you going to say?
I just want to say big up to Stuart Marshall and everyone else new that came in today. And obviously our wonderful comments, man. Everyone out there, love it. Hope you enjoyed the show. And let's enjoy the show tomorrow as well, because 2 days running, we're going to smash it.
Watch along at, what time is the watch along tomorrow, Mr. B?
7:30 kickoff, mate. 7:30 kickoff.
So the watch, that's it. So make sure you tune in. And Mr. B, £1,000 apparently swear jar. So we're going to be rich. Mr. B is going to take everyone out on the channel for a drink at Christmas if we raise that £1,000. So guys, from us tonight, absolute brilliant. Have a good night.